I think the light's pretty good here. Peace to the family. It's Brother Polight, head of the Crown Illustrious Supreme Grand Apperception of our New Covenant community. And I'm here to talk to you live today and give you a real estate update about our Ohio project. Because, again, if it's Brother Polight, you know, not by chance, that there will be controversy around anything positive that I do. And it's like that by design. It is like that by design. Let me say this. There's no way in heck, every time I do something positive, someone got to find negativity. If we go out, if I get gang members to feed the homeless, they say, why am I supporting the gangs? If I get gang members to go out feed the homeless vegan food, well, first of all, when the gang homies before the first time around in Baltimore, they was like, yo, they bought a bunch of pizzas and stuff. And, you know, that's how they was feeling about the situation. Yo, Polight, you a vegan. How can you feed the homeless people that? Man, they got fed. And the brothers' intentions were very powerful and positive. I'm not going to tell them throw away all the... They bought it already. I said, man, it slipped my mind. I forgot they would buy this kind of food. But I'm not supposed to give it out. I'm going to give it out. The next time around, we gave out clothes. And then I bought a whole bunch of soups and sandwiches and all that other stuff. My style. And it was a vegan revolution with the gang members. And I had this going on from city to city to city. The Hoovers in New Jersey, Lokes in BK, Bloods in Baltimore. Like, this is what was going down. It's all documented. Each one of those videos is over 2 million views on Facebook. I got over 2 million views each of those videos. And so they then say, oh, he's trying to clean up because he gave the pizzas before. So first it was a problem I was dealing with gang members. Then it was a problem we gave out pizzas. Then when I do the vegan food, oh, now he's trying to clean it up because he got caught slipping, giving out the pizzas. It never stops. So now we have an opportunity here, my brother. I got my man in the car, so sometimes I'm going to talk to him too because he don't know about all this crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? He just keep in tune with what's positive. But now there's this controversy. Let me give you the timeline, because I'm in New York right now. Let me give you the timeline so you can understand this. The controversy is this. I left Los Angeles from sitting courtside at a Clippers game with Victoria. About 9 hours later, I had a flight to go to Ohio. This is real. From me sitting courtside, my seats cost over $4,000. Mine's and hers. We would leave Los Angeles after watching the Clippers game, Clippers versus Timberwolves. We would leave that courtside game after kicking it with Mayweather and all, and my man P. Rilla, okay? We would leave 9 hours later to go to Ohio to infiltrate a construction site, perpetrate a fraud, like this is all my project and my company, use a crane, an actual giant-ass construction site mechanism, have me raising up high in the air with my business partner who's contracted to do work on that actual property. He's in the video talking with me. He's contracted to do the work. He gets the employees. The people that are there, he's connected with to help him in the workforce. But for some reason, they think I left the Clippers game courtside in beautiful sunny weather of California. They say it never rains in Southern California. That's a song. And they probably right 98% of the time. They said I left that courtside Clippers game in my realm of luxury where I drive a Rolls Royce that I own, an I-8 that I own, a Slingshot, the Batmobile that I own, and a Porsche that I got for my birthday from one of my wives. I would leave this luxury to go into cold-ass Ohio, sneak onto a construction site, and go live. When I go live, I'm live long enough, almost an hour or more. My phone dies, and I would then charge my phone on the construction site I'm sneaking on, so I could go back live again and do a second video, unauthorized, on a construction site, use their machinery, film all the other people working, talk about business matters endeavors that are not beholden to me, and escape in enough time. Because I stayed there for 2 days, only for me to fly to Atlanta. I stayed in Atlanta for 2 days. I had interviews and photo shoots. We working on Victoria's EPK electronic press kit. I stayed there for 2 days. And then now I'm here in New York because I came out here for the Grammys. But the glory was to sneak into Ohio, get muddy, be in the freezing cold, damn near frostbitten fingers. You seen us over there heating up our hands. I snuck on a construction site, used the crane and everything to lie and say I'm part of this situation, and I'm not. So now let me give y'all clarity. Like, how stupid. I mean, people hate me so much. They don't realize they're insinuating that who the hell goes on a construction site and uses or operates any of the machinery live and have nothing to do with anything. Like, I'm just there and I snuck out of California. It's actually documented on my timeline on Instagram and Facebook. You can see I'm sitting courtside just hours before I was in Ohio. You can see I went to Atlanta after 2 days of being in Ohio. You can see after being in Atlanta for 2 days, you can see I came out here to New York at midst of my busy schedule. Why I gotta slip into a construction site that's not mine and make up stories about things that's not true? So let me show you where the misunderstanding comes in, people. He's so good at flipping the script. Man, you a dirty bastard. Let me get this man out of here. I'm not playing today. He's so good. Yeah, I'm so good at making you look like you're fucking stupid. Negros be mad when the shit... What about it that I'm flipping? It's common sense. No one goes on a fucking construction site and runs equipment and has no affiliation with anything. Who the fuck does that? And gets away with it? And my phone died and I charge it on the damn site. You can see. The room that I'm charging my shit in, because I said, okay, we back up. Had to charge the phone. Who infiltrates and charges the phone at the spot of infiltration and then goes live again a second time? Common sense tells you there's some kind of miscommunication going down the pike. And what people did is shot from the hip, disrespected me, slandered me, backbited me before they even questioned. And you know why? Because the opportunity for black people to get jobs massively was in question. And you Negros don't even care if there is great truth in it. If it is 100% correct and there's some misinformation taking place, y'all don't care about the opportunities you spoil, but y'all be the same ones saying, we need black businesses, we need black jobs. But y'all fall for the chaos all the time. Thank you, fam. Stop giving energy to the dead thing, Ak. No, you're right. You're right. But it's just disgusting how far people will go and not even use their common sense. Again, I'm going to ask y'all, do you know anybody who has the freaking gall to infiltrate a construction site, perpetrate a fraud like they have something to do with that scenario or with any type of process while operating the machinery at the construction site? Mind you, let me tell you this. For the day that I came out there to work on site, I also got a check cut to me. Who the hell is the check given to me from? If I have nothing to do with anything. My wife also got a check cut to her. I also got affidavits signed for the subcontractor that was responsible for having me come out there in case I gotta really pursue people for talking about me. Not y'all. I don't care what y'all say. Not all of you that's here that support. Some of you, this is just what you do. YouTube give you quarters, nickels, and dimes to put white commercials up there. And so long as you say something negative about Polight, you can get enough hits to come out with $300-400. So I understand. I ain't mad at y'all. Now I'm gonna go back to the linguistic fast. I had to break fast. I broke fast. I was weak. Linguistic fast. I broke it. Whew. So let me tell you this. I didn't pay for my flight to Ohio. That's in the affidavit. I didn't pay for my hotel in Ohio. That's in the affidavit. I didn't pay for my car rental in Ohio. That's in the affidavit. And his name is Jay McNeil, the subcontractor. I'm giving you names. The guy that's in the video who subcontracted to do work on that actual property, who's in the video. That is my business partner. And as I said in the video, we are invested. That's my business partner. And I didn't come out there to collect no money. People said I collect money. Watch the whole stream. I offer job opportunities because we have future endeavors that correspond with the same manner in which is being facilitated per that particular property. Because they have the intellectual property and abilities to do so thereafter. So Jay McNeil, Johnny, Jonathan, that's my business partner. We have a real estate company. That's my business partner I was on live with. He is subcontracted to do work there. It didn't happen by accident. I didn't just pop up. His name is Jay McNeil, Jonathan. I'm giving you the facts. And you could go up there and you can see him working there today. And you can see him working there tomorrow. And he's not going to refute anything I'm saying right now. That is my business partner. We started our company on tens of thousands of dollars. And now we're looking to go for a factory. So I was brought out there to meet with another brother, an individual that he confides in, who's a genius himself. But for the sake of confusion, I will not mention his name unless need be. But he's in the affidavit. He's a very good guy. Okay, and put out his license number. Man, yo, you're about to make me go hard. Go to the damn site and talk to the brother. Who are you? Yo, first of all, the Negros who's like, yo, go on the news. Derek, go on the news and report them. You know, they have to have 3 legitimized sources before they report information. Do you know you Negros can't get none of the shit you talking about published? Y'all only can make up your own websites and talk this shit. Because nobody gonna take a stupid ass story that somebody hijacked the construction site. Him and the woman he's with. Gets on cranes, starts elevating to the 2nd and 3rd floor on the damn crane. And he ain't from that state. He ain't from that city. He don't live there. Don't you know, the time before last I came to Ohio, I received an award at the mayor's office for my philanthropy in Cleveland, Ohio, in City Hall by T.J. Dow. Councilman T.J. Dow's the one that presented me my proclamation for my philanthropy, for my authorship. Okay, for the fact that I go out there and I feed the homeless, I don't even live in that community. For the free lectures that I do in and out. And I said next time, because so many residents in Columbus. I said because of so many residents in Columbus are calling for me to come out and get some activity going like I do in Ohio, Cleveland. In Cleveland, Ohio, I said, you know what? We're going to start going out there. We're going to start going out there. Okay? So let me just make some things clear right here.
Excuse me, he does. I went to school with third party. Who cares?
Why am I giving this energy? No, family. I found some time in the day to get this thing going. But let me express the following things. So there's no misconceptions about what's taking place. Okay? Let me explain the following things to y'all, man. Okay. Here's where the conflict comes in. My partner is subcontracted to do work on the property that's associated with the project as seen in the video. Okay? That property in itself represents an agenda that corresponds with an owner or the owner of NISRE Inc. And the developer is AES Development LLC. I don't have affiliation or association with them. The problem is my partner and he is subcontracted to do work as it relates to those particular endeavors with those people. So what people have done, they ran that project concurrent with our project. They ran one agenda concurrent with the other agenda. One doesn't have to do with the other. So let me make this clear. And I want you to know I spoke with the brother Derek prior, and we always had very good communications. Okay? So I'm not associated with the project as seen in the videos posted per those 2 days as it relates to NISRE Inc. and the developer, which is AES Development, their project is called Cargo Miniums. I didn't even know the name of their project because that's how I'm not even in tune with what they're doing. I'm only in tune with what I'm doing. Okay? So the developer and I spoke on the issue, and I want to make those things clear. But also understand that the subcontracting aspect, the workers, the workforce, the people that are there putting in that pain, my brother and I, that's our company now. And we're taking that same knowledge to produce jobs all over the city. The people with the boots on the ground. That's where I come into play. That's where my affiliation comes in.
That's what you said you were doing, was creating jobs for these people.
Creating jobs for people per his abilities, his group's abilities, his company's abilities, our company's abilities, our people's abilities. We have our own thing going. And that site is a demonstration of his capabilities. What was the reason I was brought out there to come? What was the reason my hotel was paid for? What was the reason my car rental was paid for? What was the reason my flights was paid for? The reason why I was paid to come out there was to, one, campaign to show people our capabilities. And since there was a project or undertaking taking place where my company, or one who is of our company, is subcontracted to do work, we use it as a demonstration because we have projects for development that are separate and different from the parties that I just listed. Again, I have no association, affiliation with those people. I didn't even know the name of their company. That's how far away I am from that. In the future, maybe communication could go down the pike per the party that knows myself and those parties. That's where the miscommunication comes in. But the job employment is still official. The development projects is still official. And my company is being subcontracted, or our company is being subcontracted to do work along and amongst Cleveland, Ohio. And what you've seen is a demonstration of my brother, who obviously is hired to do work, okay, in that capacity as it relates to that technology and to that concept. All right? And so what people did is say, you know what? With the slightest bit of confusion, instead of we let the people that are involved reconcile, let's post the video up and let's say that Polight snuck onto someone's work site, filmed himself when it died, charged his phone at the work site, filmed himself again, operated risky machinery on site, okay? And it wasn't enough that he come by himself. He came with Victoria. And after all, the man only was sitting courtside at the basketball game a few hours ago. The man only left to go to Atlanta to do interviews and a photo shoot with Victoria. The man only left Atlanta to go to New York for the Grammys. Of course he has time to go into cold Columbus, Ohio, freezing weather, put on work clothes, and get muddy and risk his life operating risky machinery. Of course, this all makes sense to everybody.
Brother Polight never said he was a primary contractor on this site. But, that's tennis.
That's a fact. I never said I was a primary contractor on the site. But the subcontractor is where my affiliation is because we have a company that we work together, and the very working model of dealing with building properties in that particular capacity is a construct that we endeavor to perpetuate through several places in Ohio, and we already have job opportunities and funding for it. Why was I brought out? Let me get that clear. I was not brought out to collect monies, and I didn't. And not one person can honestly say they corresponded with me to collect anything. I came out there to campaign so we can get enough people's attention so we can produce jobs for the future endeavors that we have. And we use that site as a demonstration of what we could do in that particular capacity. These are all facts. You watch that video over. I never said I was associated to Cargo Miniums. You feel me? And it kind of hurts me to even say the name of that company in light of this controversy, because it's a lot of promotion under the worst pretenses, I would say. I would rather promoted them under better pretenses, because I'm going to tell you this. My video did over 250,000 views. And in that 250,000, none of the 250,000 people, I would say out of the 250,000, maybe 5 or 6 people knew the name of that company probably. And it's a guess, it's an estimate. I could be a little off by a few numbers. But in that 250,000 people, it's only if I say the name that you would think of that name. But I'm just saying, for the record, I don't have nothing to do with NISRE Inc., the developers AES Development, the project Cargo Minimums. I have nothing to do with none of that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And the developer and I had discussed this and came to terms, and I just want to make those things clear. I don't have nothing to do with none of that. And I don't have a problem saying that, because I ain't know nothing about any of that when I got on that damn property. And like I said, it may have been incumbent that the person that has ties to them, in addition to me, maybe should have communicated the significance of the verbiage or wording things a certain way, just to make sure that no wires are crossed when I was brought out there. But again, I was brought out there for 2 reasons. One, to campaign to produce employment, because we have great and extended opportunities for the people in Cleveland, Ohio, and abroad. And 2, I had to get film, because in my style, I'm like, yo, seen as known, I wanted to get film of the capabilities of the people I'm working with, that I'm in partnership with, because I have actually 2 different investors willing to fund a factory. So I have to present to them a business plan. And part of it is going to be the video that we took, that transpired that day. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, nah, the video don't go down. I need it documented, especially when people start attempting to control the narrative. I need to have it documented. But I came out there because of funding that we will get per factory to make the ability to produce properties in that particular capacity more efficient. That's what I came out there for. I was brought out there to sit down with another individual to get enough analytics and perspectives so I can format my presentation when I get back to LA to present data, and then have a follow-up meeting with the brothers that I'm in partnership with to seal the deal. And that's why I went out there. Okay? Because we want to get a factory. The factory will make what we do way more efficient. That's what I went out there for. That's what I went out there for. And I got an affidavit. Not for the public. If the slander should persist, then we would have to go a certain route. But I'm not interested in none of that. I'm not interested in none of that, because, I mean, I'm already busy. I was too busy to respond to this for days. People like, yo, when you gonna respond? I'm like, yo, I gotta deal with this EPK in Atlanta. I gotta do interviews in Atlanta. From Ohio, I won't be able to do that. When you gonna respond? Yo, I got the Grammys I gotta go to. Okay, there's brunch that's out there, saturated in celebrity personalities. There's the Grammys itself. There's the post-Grammy experience. We moving. I'm managing. I'm dealing with sports, music, and entertainment. I gotta do what I gotta do. So I really couldn't get to it. So right now, I'm like, you know what? I'm in the car. I'm telling my homie, I'm like, yo, look, let me get on live right now and get this thing out the way. And normally I don't even respond to this stuff, because what's being insinuated is so ridiculous that anyone should be able to clearly say there must be some miscommunication between 2 parties. That's what anybody with common sense would say. There must be miscommunication amongst 2 parties. When we're not doing anything in cooperation with each other, but there is a medium between the 2. It's very clear. I'm not going to go live on a work site coming from LA 9 hours after being sitting there courtside at a Clippers game. And I just, what kind of maniac is, yo, you know what we need to do after this Clippers game? We need to run up in Ohio, hijack a work site, claim this whole thing as our own, and then bounce before someone catches us. But yo, when the phone dies, we're just going to charge it up on the site, and then we're going to go live again once it charges up. They're like, what are you saying? And then I'm seeing people like, yo, call the news. They not touching that. They'll be liable. They'll be sued for liable. Because a lot of questions can come up. And I don't want to say it because I don't want to implicate black people's business. And I don't want to say something negative about the developer or anybody. And that's just out of me in the spirit of being positive. But I can tell you, there's some fish market stuff that goes on that I could exploit, but I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's none of my business. I ain't come out there to do that. I came out there to get enough data, analytics, and video.
They already did a story.
To get enough data, analytics, and video
Need to get up out of here.
to campaign for our funding purposes. Because my people know how to do the actual work with their hands, with their labor. Okay? And that's what that was for. And again, I was hired to come out there. We would cut checks for the day we worked. Our hotel was booked. Our flight was booked. Our car rental was paid for. We didn't pay for none of that. We were asked to come out there because we can create job opportunities because I have a large media network. Okay? Over 420,000 people make subscriptions to my app. Downloaded my app. 250,000 people seen my live stream in just 2 days. The numbers is there. I have power. The last thing anyone should be doing with me is beefing with me. They should be doing their best in an endeavor to see if we can work together because of the power of influence that I have. Because I'm going to tell you this. For the Young Phenom email, a lot of y'all are getting messages. I'm going to paraphrase, but it's basically letting you know it's packed. From that 250,000 people that watched the video for the free job opportunities, it shut down my damn email. I don't even got space. With all the qualified people, I got thousands upon, and this ain't the first time this happened, because when I do a video, I get flooded with responses. That's why we have to have this email. I pay for space. I do all that, but sometimes I get caught up because it's a lot of people that respond. You know, 250,000 people in 2 days, and it being a very relevant, significant, and exciting task that we putting forth. Yeah, a lot of people gonna respond. So a lot of you get the response, yo, this email is at capacity or whatever. So I'll forward you a different email. You could go to NCSD, organize. New Covenant Special Defense. NCSD, organized. That's past tense, organized, at gmail.com. You could go there, flood that damn thing. And every email will be responded to. And we got several emails from several people wanting to come in groups of 10 and 15 to work for free. We got sisters who said we want to cook and be on deck, help the brothers. Not that they limited to cooking. These are just things that someone told me, because I know you people out there. Yeah, you're going to turn around and call me misogynist. Well, the women got to work on the work site.
That's okay. Someone just asked, do you have jobs for women?
And if you watch the video, I asked, are the job opportunities exclusive to men? And the answer was absolutely no.
That's right.
Men and women are here. What if you don't have skills? You'll have training on site. This is on the video. I never asked for no money. I came out there to aware people that we have opportunities to employ people, one. And two, I'm getting funded. I came out there because our pitch is we need a factory. Because if we had a factory, jobs like this one can get done a whole lot more quicker. Yet and still, we are separate and different from the agenda of the developer that I had mentioned previously. We have nothing to do with that developer or their agendas or the NISRE Inc. and the Cargominiums. We have nothing to do with none of that they're doing. Whatever task or agenda they have as it relates to that property, we have nothing to do with that. It just so happens the medium between my personality and their personalities happens to be my business partner, who we have a real estate company with each other. And that's Jay McNeil, who you can see him on site to this very day. Who's the one calling the shots, telling the young brothers what to do, where to go, and how to do it. Just making sure things are in order. These are absolute facts. You go there, you'll see Jay McNeil right there. He's actually on the video. His face is there. He's not on the video a little bit. He's on the video a lot. And that's why it had me befuddled to know that something like this even came out in the first place, because they could have just contacted that man. Help rectify the matter and say what you need to be said or done. Because I said, man, this is not irrevocable. I mean, this is not something that can't be reconciled. We could just communicate and get this thing going. So I didn't put out a video or response until I got enough facts of the matter right, so I could understand what people's grievances were, or what they were in fear of, or what they didn't want to be misconstrued. And once I found out what people's grievances were, then I decided, or I elected to say, let me now put out a video response. I didn't want to shoot from the hip in anger and say things that's out of context and further inflammate an already bad situation, or potentially bad situation. So it's not bad to me. It's just a matter of miscommunication. And if the right party's talking enough time before it goes to the public, we wouldn't have this kind of confusion. The email is NCSD organized, N as in new, C as in covenant, S as in special, D as in defense. NCSD organized. And like I said, we got such an overwhelming response at gmail.com. Thank you. So this is what I'm telling you. It's so simple. But I watch people. Now, will they repost this video and say, Brother Polight rectifies controversy in Ohio real estate development project? They will not post with the same zeal. They just want to know that there's some negativity going on. They'll post that and they'll monetize it so they can get payments when Huggies Pampers is being sold in the middle of you degrading a black man who's creating opportunities for black people. But I've long grown since. I've been doing pretty good linguistically for the fast. But yeah, I lost my cool. I'm back to normal. I got off some steam. Still no excuse. I gotta start a new fast. I'm gonna start a new fast. Gotta start a new linguistic fast. But this is the pressure that we're constantly under, family. Anytime you're looking to do good, the same people look to create confusion out of it. These are facts. These are facts. And this is part of the reason why I retired in the first place, and people still included me in the damn community. Because there's a concerted effort to make everything that I do wrong. It's clear. Everything I do has to be wrong. Yo, we don't see Polight's baby no more. Yeah, because he murdered his child to make money in Hollywood. Yeah, some of y'all that don't know probably like, man, Polight, you making stuff up. But these videos are out that I'm part of the Illuminati. I did a ritualistic sacrifice to murder my youngest daughter, and that's why she's not seen on social media no more. But the reality is the mother asks that she nor her child, to the best of our ability, never get put on social media because the people are wicked. And when they have a problem with you, Polight, they talk very negative things. They spew negative thoughts and ideas. Everything from your children will be murdered, the Most High is going to kill your baby and all your wives and keep you alive to watch it, like Job, all this craziness. Because y'all got to understand, I do debates. I've conducted debates with Scientologists, Hebrew Israelites in various sects, Muslims in various sects, Christians, Jehovah's Witness, you name them. White people in general, white supremacists, Moors, even though that's my homies. You know, after a while, people from every group got trolls. Think about this. If I got 5 million views on something, 3 million views on something, 2 million views on something, if I got such a large following, a person with 30 people's attention may have 1 detractor. And a person with 3,000 people's attention may have 30 detractors or trolls. A person with 30,000 people's attention may get 3,000 trolls. A person with 300,000 people's attention may get 30,000 trolls. You still have 270,000 people that support you. And then a person with 3 million people's attention may have 300,000 trolls. So when you say, man, yo, but how come all this negativity is on you? Because all this positivity is on me. It's the law of average. And in fact, I'm still winning in the law of average because I go so many places and I just get love everywhere I go. I tell you when I'm pulling up. I tell you where I'm located. Yo, come see me when I get off this plane in Ohio. This is what I do. Yo, I'm in Brooklyn. We doing Uber for all our supporters. We're gonna pull up and pick you up. And that video is over 1 million on my media. So it's real. It's real. So instead of destroying, build, family. Because the people who's reporting these news, the people reporting all this gossip and rumors, ask yourself, after the gossip and the rumors, what do they contribute other than confusion? What can they offer you other than gossip? No, their job is to report gossip and confusion and create further tensions amongst people that happen to be of their race. And instead of producing these contentions, maybe we should take the time and say, let's see if these guys can resolve their issues. Let's not be the instigative force. They out here, they wicked. You know that. You know the wicked is out here. You feel me? So yeah, we still doing what we doing. I will not be responding to this thing again. I don't have no time for it. That's why I keep these things in chronological order. I have a catalog of videos that you can look at so you can see the date and the time and where I posted it. That's the only reason I say, yo, I don't want to take the videos down. I want to leave them up there because people edited their versions and created their own narratives about what was going on. And so I would like people to have source material. I have nothing to hide, so I can leave my videos up there, and that's source material. You can see the original one that's up there, both of them. Okay? Because I wanted to be clear, everything that I said, what my intentions were, and now I have this video to add on to that catalog of videos. Facebook.com/brother, Polight. Facebook.com/brother Polight. That's where you can see the original video. Okay? People are crazy. I just went to a damn construction site in Ohio after being
have me over there. Come on, dog.
After being in sunny LA. You know what I'm saying? Sitting courtside, living our life. These seats is over $4,000 each. And yo, babe, you know what we should do? We should go to Ohio where it's freaking blistering cold.
I'm so with it.
If we keep our hands out long enough, we might have to get them cut.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
This sounds great.
And yo, let's work that heavy ass machinery. You know, let's work the crane and go all the way up. And let's even get the contractor on there. Let's get the subcontractor down with this.
It'll be all perfect.
And let's coerce him. We have to coerce him to get on this video and act like he co-signing me and allowing me to be here.
Of course. You'll do it. I think so. Anybody would do it, right?
You got the name, you got the face. I think they might have heard this. Tell me if y'all heard that conversation. Because one time I was talking to Foxy Brown, and the whole conversation was on Facebook.
For real?
Yeah, I had picked up the phone like, yo, I'm live. Then we started beefing, and then next thing you know, I'm reading the comments.
How long ago was that?
Oh, that was...
Not doing it right now.
Oh, it didn't do it?
That
Well,
was what?
That was probably a year and a half ago, 2 years.
Not doing it right now.
But, you know...
No, it only interrupted and went right back to you.
Oh, well, good. Well, I'm going to tell you, that thing got picked up. Somehow, my conversation was on there, and I was like, yo, I'm not doing that no more. So now I'm like, yo, I'm never answering the phone during the live. So that's why I was telling Jay. Well, that was my man Jay who called. I thought y'all heard all the great things he was saying from Ohio. But, hey, you didn't. It's all good. You heard what I had to say, and it's the same thing. Yeah, my broadcast was interrupted. I answered the phone. It happened to me Friday. Where sometimes it picks it up. So, you know, I'm like, I just left it up there. So, you know, people like, yo, why are you posting your phone conversations? I'm like, what? Then I'm reading the comments. Yo, I ain't know how wild she can be. Oh, she ill. That I'm like, whoa, let me take this shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people put these things up on YouTube the second they go up. Depending on what hour I put it up, and then they probably off of work, they take it goes up. So I'm like, oh, man, I got to get this out of here. So I got it out before I be like in a situation where it look like I'm secretly recording people and publishing the damn videos on YouTube. Then it goes on Facebook. You know, I was like, man. But yeah, love y'all. For the mentorship program, you go to brother, POLIGHT45 @gmail.com. That's brother, pride, optimism, love, integrity, gallant, honesty, and trust. Okay, brother, POLIGHT45 @gmail.com. Yes, we just left Manhattan. We in Brooklyn again. Brooklyn, baby. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. But for the real estate projects and endeavors, that's NCSD organized. I hope y'all understand there's two different agendas going on, two different programs. My only tie is to my brother, Mr. McNeil. That's my only tie, because we have a real estate company that we invested in, and that is what we are using to facilitate the jobs. And that's why we didn't mention no one else's company in the process. But just to be clear, we have no association or ties to the companies that were aforementioned. Just so it's clear. But again, we never insinuated that we were part of those companies in the first place. But clearly there was a misunderstanding, and we needed to rectify that matter. I hope that this video is what it needs to be for the purposes of clarity and people to just maintain a cool and a calm. Because I don't want to see no more negativity out there about this, because it takes away from the end game, the end goal. So let's see if these negative people will post this positive video. But what they'll probably do, like somebody wrote that I had to block. I don't like blocking people. I like to lead their negativity, because sometimes people need to see how stupid people are. Because if you're still pushing this idea that I infiltrated a work site from a city that I don't live in, and the last time I was in that city, I got an award in the mayor's office. The last time I was in that state, I got an award at the mayor's office, City Hall, for my philanthropy and free contributions to the state of Ohio, particularly Cleveland. My proclamation, which is on my social media, you can see it.
And I see y'all a little quiet, a little more quiet in this feed right here.
Yeah, where's all the people?
Comments a little more quiet.
Now,
y'all boo-boo, right?
Facts. Now, will y'all say, go on the news and show the great efforts this brother is producing? Did y'all say go on the news when I got the award at the mayor's office? Say, yo, this needs to be on the news. They ain't do that.
No.
They don't need to be on the news if a brother doing something positive. If I'm getting an award for feeding the homeless, giving free lectures, in my community activism. I'm in Ohio on CNN, C-SPAN, and Fox. When it was police brutality, I came out when your local leaders didn't. With snipers on the building, I'm on TV, live. CNN, C-SPAN, Fox, and that's on my timeline. I'm there leading the march with Brother Malik Zul Shabazz. You know, dang, what's this brother's name? He was in the Matrix, man. The elder. Dang, how he slipped my name, man. Slipped my thought. I gotta get his name, man.
Not Fishburne.
Nah, not Lawrence Fishburne. Cornell West.
Oh, Cornell. Yeah.
I'm out there with Cornell West. We organizing. We going to people's homes, telling them come out the house. We got a lecture going here to massively engage the people, mobilize the masses. And we going to the projects, we going to the homes, and we telling people, come out the house, Black Power. Take this march with us to the church. We got the church engaged, their congregation. We got community leaders involved. And we got just locals that wouldn't have came out if we didn't lead the charge. And I'm like, look, knock on their doors, tell them to come out, tell them to join us. This is all live. This is what I do in Ohio. But you turn on me. But I got you. I'm on it. The project is still going down. NCSD organized at gmail.com if you beseech employment, particularly from the Ohio area. However, we will be providing living space for people that are non-Ohio residents to get this work off. It's not limited to males and females. Females are not limited to cooking. Let me just say these things. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to put that work in. Nothing but love to you all, family. Nothing but love. Now that that's clear, I apologize for cursing. The energy, the impetus for me to use that kind of charge, I don't regret it. But I will apologize for the vulgarity, because I still want to use high frequency. Thanks. NCSD organized at gmail.com. New Covenant Special Defense. Those are the letters. NCSD organized. And again, the email got so flooded that I couldn't take no more emails after that stream. Because again, we got over 250,000 views. That's how it looks on my network. I got over 250,000 views inside of 48 hours. Okay? Yo, I don't got a problem with people wanting to know what's going on, family. I got a problem when people talk like they know what's going on and when they implicate people falsely. I don't like that. But it's life. Things happen. I'm not feeling no way. I'm not looking to gangbang or get anybody hurt. I'm not interested in none of that. I didn't even want to do post my attorneys and my publicist, who's typing as we speak. My publicist definitely wanted me to take this on legally. And I'm like, yo, I ain't got no time for this. He like, yo, Polight, do you understand the number of things that will go wrong with this situation for them? I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know, but it's a matter of miscommunication and people spreading falsehood, and everything ain't got to be about no damn lawsuits. I'm not interested in that. I'm living pretty good. Now, if my paper was low, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be trying to figure out how much I could get out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not interested in it. I hope I don't hear nothing about it again unless I'm at the table talking about doing something powerful where it suffices for us to work together. You know, and that's why I said it hurts me to mention names and the names of companies and brands, because I'd rather name them under better pretense for much nobler purposes. I don't want to name people in light of controversy, because I don't like that kind of promotion. I want to promote you because of the effort you put forth. I don't want to promote you because of negativity. What do you mean get your business plan together then holler at people? What the hell are you talking about? I don't have to give y'all people no damn business plan. I'm not asking nothing of you.
Number one troll.
I'm not asking nothing of you. What the hell I need to give you a business plan for? I'm not asking you for no donations. I ain't ask you for $1. I asked if you want employment, you could come. That's all I asked. So what the hell I gotta give you a business plan for? What are you talking about? You just think you making sense. I hate when people think that, yo, you need a business plan. What the hell are you talking about? Don't nobody give a business plan to just the people walking up and down the damn street. I'm not asking you for money. If I was asking you for money, I should have to give you some kind of disclosure. But I only ask if you need a job, you could get down. Where's that lady, man? We got to get out of here. You still holding on to the fight.
I went to school with him, okay?
I
was on the phone with him, okay?
So what? That doesn't mean what I said ain't true. And I dropped out of school. Who gives a damn? Where's that lady? What's her name?
Stephanie.
Where's Stephanie at? Hold on, y'all. I want to show you a classic case of the syndrome. Yeah, Stephanie White. Stephanie White to get out of here. We gotta block you too.
Bye, girl.
We not gonna have that kind of ignorance over here.
The entire time.
I went to school with him. So, yo, show the people your business plan. What business plan? I gotta show the investor the business plan. The one, whoever puts money in, they deserve the business plan. You don't put no money up, why the hell I gotta show you anything? You're privy if I share anything with you. Whatever I share makes you privy. Of course I'm gonna give you some kind of disclosure so you know what you're getting yourself into. But at this point, we're just looking to get a factory built. Where the people come in, let's see if we can get you some job opportunities. Because there's people saying they need help and they don't know where to go. That's it. Super trolling. People laughing. She's super trolling. Yo, we in Brooklyn. We gotta get this Kowloon. We gotta get Kowloon intermission, so I love y'all, obviously. Beat, man, funny. That's how it looks when you about to get Kowloon. You see these white teeth in this live stream? I love this. Look at this. See, a lot of you elites can't do that. You're supposed to know this is a trusted set of teeth. Got all of them. No work done either. But yeah, she was a troll. Everybody get her. What are the required skills for you to be able to walk and talk? And in some cases, you may not have to talk, because if you need training, you'll get training as well. And for mentorship, you go to brotherpolite45@gmail.com. Yeah, but we gonna get some Kowloon, okra, avocado. Yo, we in New York. My goodness. When I say we gonna OD, my whole plate gonna be so filled with green. It's gonna look like my pockets.
We don't get this in LA.
Yeah, we don't.
Only here.
So this is New York.
This is New York.
We get our Caribbean food here. And Vicky should be taking me to go to the Haitian world today. So we can get some Haitian food. So, you know, some legume, but, you know, vegan incorporated. And hopefully we find some black rice, but not the black rice like the one I be telling y'all to get. The one with Jean.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna get some Jean.
Merci. Uh-huh. So, sac passe
Some pate too.
to the family out there. Brooklyn, my hometown. Mentorship program again, brother POLIGHT45@gmail.com. Always remember you can rewind this, family, and pick it up. Brother Polight45@gmail.com. Polight LIGHT. I love my Jamaican. You already know. Then I'm supposed to go get some Trini food. My man got me doing some real suspect stuff going to Queens because he claims that there's somebody better than Ali's. So this is a food day for us. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna be eating all day. I'm going back to LA slightly heavier. Like I always do whenever I come to New York, I come back heavier. That's a fact. Miami too, I think. I'm starting to eat a lot in Miami. But I ain't gonna lie, I got a bad review for DJ College Spot. Shit, trash. For someone who's vegan, they don't make enough options for me. Let me just say that.
That's why.
Let me say that.
Yeah.
You know, but I love how the spot looks. The spot is dope. But you know, I guess it's because it's soul food, food that takes your soul.
I don't care about what you eat. I care about the family and how that will work. Haitian food is bombs.
We got some Haitian flags in the building. There we go, Rick. Sac passe. Ma poulet.
Nikki? My name's Vicky. Victoria, not Nikki. It's all good.
Nikki Lamole.
No.
Well, you could kind of be Nikki, almost.
Victoria.
Oh.
Victoria.
Oh, man. Job email again, ncsdorganized@gmail.com.
I have to use the restroom.
And I have to get ready to eat. You know I don't like saying bye to you all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support, the time, the energy, the attention. If you're looking for them job opportunities, go get that. Hopefully, the brother Derek and everybody else associated with him, this is kosher for them. Hopefully they like it. And tell them I have to throw my fire on it when I do what I do. But, you know, like I said, I ain't never have a negative engagement with him. I'll take you to the spot. All right. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Peace. Yeah, I'll be in Philly before I head back. Peace.